The architecture of peace. The Galactic Council complex existed outside normal space. Not technically, not legally, but in every way that mattered. 12 interconnected stations floated in a pocket of manufactured void. A neutral zone established by the Treaty of Final Surrender. Humanity's gift to the galaxy. A place where former enemies could meet without orbital defenses, weapons platforms, or territorial pride poisoning every negotiation. Ambassador Trelvier of the Silenthian Concordat had served here for 19 years. He'd watched peace become routine, watch former adversaries become trading partners, watch the galaxy slowly forget what humans were capable of. He was beginning to think that was intentional. Ambassador, the morning briefing is ready. His aide, Kexlar, materialized beside him. The young Silenthian's bioluminescence flickered nervously, a tell he'd never quite mastered. Something wrong. Depends on your definition of wrong, sir. Kexlar projected a data stream. 47 proposals on today's docket. Routine trade adjustments, territorial dispute arbitration, resource allocation reviews. That's not wrong. That's Tuesday. Every single one requires human verification to implement. Trelvier stopped walking. The corridor hummed around them, lights pulsing in rhythm with life support systems. Human-designed life support systems. Show me the verification process. Kexlar hesitated. Sir, we've always done it this way. We submit proposals to the Human Oversight Database. It processes them according to treaty parameters. And show me where humans actually review them. Silence. Kexlar. I don't know, sir. The database just responds. Approves or denies based on established criteria. But I've never seen documentation of actual human personnel making decisions. Trelvier's biological rhythms accelerated. Heart analog pumping faster. Neural clusters firing warning patterns. How long has it been since anyone's seen a human representative? Officially, Ambassador Chun retired 31 years ago. Since then, all human communications come through automated systems. They entered the main council chamber. Delegates were already assembling. The Vraxian contingent in their ornate environmental suits. The hive minds floating in their collective containment fields. The Sulcari warrior priests radiating quiet menace despite 60 years of enforced peace. All species that had once tried to destroy humanity. All species now operating entirely within systems humans had built. Trelvier took his seat as High Counselor Mervoth called the session to order. The ancient Vexillian's voice resonated through universal translators. First motion. The Vraxian Dominion requests modification of Section 47B, human-mandated trade restrictions affecting the Tertius colonies. Lord Vexkin rose, his massive form barely contained by a suit. For 60 years, we've honored every treaty stipulation. Our worlds are peaceful, our economy stable. We request autonomy over our own trade routes. Murmurs of agreement rippled through the chamber. Trelvier accessed the Section 47B documentation, scanned the authorization requirements. Human verification required. Human oversight mandatory. Modification protocol pending human approval. Lord Vexcan, he said slowly, when was this restriction implemented? During the war. Standard occupation protocol. And we've simply continued following it. The Vraxian's battle-scarred face twisted in confusion. Of course, it's treaty law. It's how the galaxy functions. Trelvier's hands moved across his console, pulling up system after system. Navigation grids, communications networks, defense architectures, economic exchange protocols, medical databases, agricultural optimization systems. Every single one stamped with human code signatures. Every single one requiring human authorization for modification. His voice came out steadier than he felt. Colleagues, I move for emergency session. We need to discuss the foundational architecture of post-war galactic governance. Mervoth's ancient eyes studied him. Ambassador Trelvier, are you suggesting? I'm suggesting we examine exactly how independent we actually are. The chamber erupted. The hidden infrastructure. The emergency session lasted 4 hours. Delegates shouted. Counselors demanded investigations. The Sulcari threatened to withdraw from the council entirely if human systems weren't immediately replaced. Trelvier let them vent. He was busy searching. He found a first anomaly in stellar cartography. Every navigation chart in the galactic database originated from human survey data. Fine. Logical. Humans had possessed the most advanced mapping technology during the war. But the data updated itself. New star systems appearing. Old routes being refined. Gravitational anomalies being flagged in real time. Someone, something, was still surveying. Still updating. still maintaining perfect knowledge of every navigable space lane in the galaxy. The second anomaly appeared in medical databases. Species-specific genetic data, detailed biological profiles, threat assessments, and weaknesses cataloged with clinical precision. Current data, not historical. Someone was still collecting, still analyzing, still maintaining tactical intelligence on every species in the known galaxy. The third anomaly stopped him cold. Defense grid architecture. Every planet, every station, every orbital platform connected to a central network. A network that could, theoretically, disable any military asset in the galaxy simultaneously. A network built by humans. A network humans still controlled. Ambassador. Kexlar's voice cut through his concentration. You need to see this. The young ape projected a data stream that made Trell VA's bioluminescence dim to near extinction. I searched for similar proposals to ours. Attempts to modify human systems. Establish independent protocols. In the KRYLL Imperium tried. 42 years ago, Trell VA knew the KRYLL by reputation. Proud, powerful, 73 worlds at their height. They fought humanity to a stalemate during the war. One of the few species to manage it. What happened? Kexlar pulled up the incident report. KRYLL Independence Initiative. Start time, September 14th, 2247, 1433 Gulf Standard Time. Action. Attempted disconnect from human navigation protocols. Duration of non-compliance, 17 minutes, 34 seconds. Resolution. Classified. That's it. Trell VA demanded. 17 minutes, and then classified. Sir, look at the current status. Kexlar pulled up the KRYLL sector. Empty space. Not conquered. Not destroyed. Simply absent. 73 worlds with no debris fields. No radioactive signatures. No archaeological remnants. Just perfectly normal space where an empire had once existed. Search for any KRYLL biological signatures. Trell VA whispered. I did. There are none. 12 billion KRYLL. Gone. Refugees, survivors, colonies, nothing. As if they never existed. Except. Kexlar highlighted one file. A single document preserved in the historical archives. A message. Sent on an open channel 17 minutes and 34 seconds after the KRYLL attempted independence. From unknown source. To all galactic recipients. Message. Compliance is voluntary. Consequences are not. No signature. No origin point. No trace. But every species in the galaxy received it. Trell VA felt something cold settle in his neural clusters. Understanding. Terrible. Complete understanding. Cancel my proposal. Sir, proposal rejected. Reason. Modification of core systems not authorized at this time. Please try again later. Relief flooded through him. Then horror. Later. As if this was temporary. As if humans might someday allow modification. As if they were still watching. Still deciding. Still in control. He stood abruptly. End the session. Tell the delegates the investigation is complete. Sir, what did we find? That we never won the peace. We just occupy it.